What's going on, fellas? It's your man, Lucky. I'm back with another one. Look, guys, I want to talk to you about something, okay? I want to talk to you about being masculine, okay? About being more masculine, all right? There are many different things that you can do, right? That we do to be perceived as more masculine, okay? Now, understand, I use the word perceived, okay? Everything is about perception, okay? Now, one of the things that I want to talk about when it comes down to being perceived as being more masculine is your voice, fellas. I want to talk to you about your voice, right? Now, see, I've talked about things like getting in the gym and working out, building a bigger, stronger body, right? When people see you and they see that masculine frame, trust and believe, they understand, like, okay, I see where he coming from. They can see that masculinity. You understand what I'm saying? How you walk, fellas. Do you walk slumped over? You understand what I'm saying? Or do you stand tall? Do you stand, or is your stance stoic? Do you stand tall when you walk? Chest out, head up. You understand what I'm saying? People perceive, they when they see you, they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. It is what it is, fellas. You gonna be judged, and we ain't no book, but you gonna be judged. That's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And it's basically initially going to be, you are going to be perceived a certain way. And so this is why you do certain things. So from the gate, when people see you, they understand who you are and where you coming from. Okay, yeah, he's this type of guy. He's not to be played with. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the things I want to talk about is your voice, fellas. I want to talk to you about your voice, how you talk. See, masculine men have a voice. There is a tone that just goes along with being masculine. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. I didn't make this stuff up. It just is what it is, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest, okay? The deeper the voice, the more masculine you will be perceived to be, guys. That's just what it is, man. The deeper the voice, the more masculine you will be perceived to be. Period, point blank. It doesn't matter if it's a man who is, has this perception, or it is a woman, whoever it is that you are approaching. Once you talk and they hear that deep voice, okay, there is going to be a perception that just goes along with that. It just is what it is. Listen, ask the ladies. Ladies like a deep voice. They like a man with a deep voice. They may find it sexy, it may turn them on, whatever the case may be. But it's perceived as the deeper the voice, the more masculine the man. Period. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Now, and it's the same thing with a man. You approach a man, excuse me, sir, how you doing? It's gonna get their attention. That bass, it goes through them. You understand what I'm saying? That deep voice, that energy, it goes through them. You understand what I'm saying? It pushes through. It hits them. Those deep wavelengths. When you talk with a deep voice, it hits people different. That's just what it is. It hits people different. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that every man with a deep voice is masculine. I'm definitely not saying that, guys. And I'm not saying that you can't be a masculine man if you do not have a deep voice. I'm not saying that either. But what I am saying is, what I'm putting out there are the things that people perceive to be masculine. You understand what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Me, I happen to have been that's just the way it was for me. Just from young, I've just had a deep voice. And I mean, that just is what it is. So, for me, it just kind of comes natural. I don't know. But for some people, it may not come natural. So if you do not naturally have a deep voice, there are some things that you can do to kind of lower the tone in your voice. Now, I'm not going to get into all of the things that you can do. I'm just going to get into one of the things that I do that I notice that just my voice is deeper when I'm doing this versus my voice being a little bit higher when I'm doing that, okay? And that is talk with a calm, steady state. You understand what I'm saying? See, when I'm calm, when I'm relaxed, when I'm in a relaxed state, my voice just tends to be deeper. But I don't know, I don't know why it works like that. I'm not going to try to get into like the scientific, the science of it and all of that. But when I'm calm, cool, collected, I'm relaxed. You understand what I'm saying? My voice just tends to be just on a deeper wavelength. Now what happens is when I get, I'll just say excited, right? I don't want to say emotional, but man, you know what I'm saying? But when I get excited, right, my voice tends to rise. My voice tends to rise. I think because the air is going through my voice box. The air is going through my lungs a lot faster, maybe when I'm excited. I don't know if my heart rate is racing and it's just a combination of a whole bunch of different things. But my voice tends to be a little bit higher, guys. And what you have to understand is when you're calm, cool, and collected, when you on that energy, that masculine frame, your voice is going to be deeper. When you're starting to get excited, emotional, or whatever, your voice is going to be a little bit higher, guys. So I'm telling you this so that you can use it to your advantage, okay? When you feel, when you hear your voice, when you hear yourself talk, right? And this is when you're interacting with someone, guys. Listen, when you guys are interacting with your lady, listen, they try to throw you off frame. They try to throw you off center. They want to argue, fuss, fight, and all that kind of stuff, right? Me, I've fallen into the trap. I start arguing back, but I notice, man, my voice, and I'm not just talking about the volume. I'm not talking about the volume, but volume is one of the things you got to look at as well, because if you're talking at a higher volume, you're probably trying to overtalk someone, guys. We don't need to overtalk anybody. We talk how we talk, and that's it. You either get the point or you don't. You understand what I'm saying? They either get the point or they don't. There's no need to overtalk. When you start raising your voice, raising the volume, and all of that stuff, you're getting excited, guys. Okay? You're probably already in an argument, and you don't want to do that, guys. So pay attention to your voice. Pay attention to your voice. Pay attention to your voice when you're talking, okay? And again, even if your voice is not deep, you still want to keep it at its deepest level possible by talking and remaining calm, guys. Remain calm when you talk. Your voice will be at its deepest level. Once you hear your voice start to rise, the tone starts to rise, okay? The volume starts to rise. Understand, more than likely, you are coming out of that masculine frame, okay? That's your key, guys. That is your key. Your voice is telling you, slow down. Take a deep breath. Stop talking. Go silent. Listen, guys, silence is power. I'm telling you, silence is power. You have to stop. Let that heart rate go back down, okay? Get your breathing good. Calm down. Get unemotional. Get out of that emotion. If you felt yourself kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like you going back and forth like, yo, who you talking to? Who you talking to like that? Nah, you can't. You understand? Y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is, guys. I've been there. That used to be me all day. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You bring it down. You just bring it back down, man. All of that. Yo, who you think you talking to? Nah, because now all of that. Nah, listen, guys. You gotta hold that frame, man. Y'all gotta stand stoic. I'm telling you, guys. Listen. So your voice is going to tell you when your voice is elevated, when that volume gets higher. That's your body letting you know, hey, man, you coming out of frame. Slow down. Sit back. Relax. You coming out of frame, guys. Listen. Your voice, okay? Your voice. People are going to perceive you as being masculine based on your voice, okay? You have to remain in your masculine frame. Do not let that voice elevate. Don't let it get high. Don't let it all this, that, and the third. You coming out of frame, guys. Let your voice be the key to let you know that you're getting out of frame and you got to bring it back, okay? Listen to yourself, guys. Listen to yourself. Just like they tell you health-wise, listen to your body. You got a pain over here and this is hurting, this, that, whatever and all that. Listen to your body. Listen to your voice. Listen to your voice, guys. That's all I can say. I'm not going to hold y'all. Listen, one of the elements, one of the components, one of the traits, I don't know what category it falls in. I don't know the correct word. But one thing that I'm saying is that masculine men have a voice. Okay, the deeper the voice, the more masculine you're going to be perceived to be. However, if you do not have a deep voice, it doesn't mean that you are not masculine. You just always want to talk at the deepest tone possible. Whatever your deepest tone is, then that's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say make up a face voice. Hey, how you doing? Yes. Hey, how's everybody doing? No, I'm not saying do nothing like that. That's just ridiculous. I'm just saying always talk at a nice, calm, cool, collected tone, guys. Let that be whatever your deepest tone is. Let that be what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And then you stay at that. You got to stay at that across the board, fellas. Stay at that across the board, right? That's how you. That's one of the ways that you use your voice. Masculine men have a voice. That voice talks back to you. Okay, your masculine voice talks back to you, fellas. Understand your voice. That's all I want to say, guys. I'm wanted to make one quick video on that, guys. And man, just understand, man. When you hear yourself talk, understand when you getting up there. Just be mindful that you probably coming out of frame and you want to pull back some. All right. Look, guys, I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good day. Yeah.